Hello Capricorns and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for February 4th through the 10th of 2019. This week it's going to be a little bit of a shorter tarot reading. We're just going to use my Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle for a message from Spirit for you guys for the week. And then we're going to do the general reading here with the Aquarian Tarot. And we're going to pull one card for love and romance with my Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, guys, just because I was really sick at the beginning of this week, and I just have not been able to really recover my full energy. It really took me out, and yeah, so that's, I just didn't want to overextend myself and not be able to, and not, have to take any more time off, so it's going to be a little bit shorter this week. Alright, Capricorns, so this reading will not resonate with every single one of you, and that's totally okay. That's why it's important to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, because again, we are not just our sun sign. So check out your other placements as well. There's a lot of really big messages lately. Again, as we start the new year, and we have a lot of really important astrological transits. Be sure to check out your February 2019 monthly tarot reading that is up for February 2019 for all of the signs. The first 5 minutes of the February 2019 reading for Aquarius actually has the astrological overview for the entire month in just those first 5 minutes, so check that out as well if you want to. And be sure to check out your 2019 tarot reading periodically throughout the year to see how it's resonating, to see the different messages and how, the different shifts that you're going to be going through throughout the year are resonating with you, and how, just to check in and kind of see what you're going through at those different times throughout 2019, because it's, again, 2019 to 2020 readings are for the whole year, month by month, and have some really important messages at the beginning of the videos for you guys. Alright, Capricorns, let's see what's coming in this week for you. Let's see what Spirit has for you this week in terms of advice, in terms of messages, and we're getting ghost, regret. Ooh, okay. Alrighty, Capricorns, ghost, regret here. Let's see. Like smoke rising from the ashes, a mist from the sea, the dead they are watching, they have come to haunt me. So again, we could be really focusing on some regrets or things that we feel that we, decisions or situations that we regret that we are in, or that we have, decisions we've made in the past here. It's kind of, I can't let go type of feeling here, and we need to let go of something. Should the ghost come gliding into your life during divination, it may indicate that you have some regrets to let go of. Holding grudges or regrets is burdensome work, and it weighs us down eventually. By taking actions to free ourselves of these old burdens, we clear the way for a more rightful and wise action for the future. We can begin to live again fully if we let go of what was and step into new possibilities. This message has come up for you guys, and I know you know it if you listen to my readings many times. Is there an ex, or is there somebody from our past here that we need to let go of? Because it really feels like we have a situation that we are harping on, that we are maybe, continually bringing up, that we are continually making a problem here in our life, and it's not bringing us any happiness. It's not bringing us, whatever we think it might bring us by holding on to this. We need to let go of any sort of grudges, any sort of regrets, anything that is weighing us down, because anything that is old or negative that we are holding on to, whether it's, how we feel about a person, an ex, a situation, or something that didn't pan out, it's time to release that and let go, because this is just not healthy. It's not, helping us out, and it's only going to serve to hold us back and create problems in our life if we do not let this go, Capricorn, okay? So if you guys have not let anything go since, or, you haven't realized what it is you need to let go, there is definitely something this week that we need to move on from, okay? That has been coming up again and again and again. It definitely came up in your monthly, so go check that out as well. Let's check out what's coming in this week for you guys, though. Also, I want to just put in this little astrological tidbit here, because at the very beginning of the week, on the 4th, we have a 15-degree Aquarius new moon right there on the 4th of February. It's going to bring in a really rational, humanitarian, independent, freedom-seeking, liberating energy, that Aquarius brings in. It's also extremely fortunate because the Sun, Moon, and Mercury are all sextiling Jupiter and bringing good luck, good news, optimism, and generosity and joy in, okay? The Mercury sextile with Jupiter is going to allow us to really clearly visualize our preferred path to our desired outcome, so that we can really bring in opportunities for spiritual and material growth. Again, it's going to bring forth also that thinking, a focus on our thinking and communication in terms of this matter, okay? The Saturn sextile with Neptune is going to bring in a lot of spiritual wisdom that we need to be open to. Be open to whatever is coming in. Okay, guys? Because it will help us cultivate patience, self-discipline, so that we may sacrifice any types of short-term gratifications or, what am I thinking of? What's the word? Short-term gratifications and distractions for long-term success and contentment, okay? And prosperity. So again, very fortunate, very big full moon. Sorry, why did I say full moon? New moon energy in Aquarius, okay? Big Aquarian energy this week. Alrighty, alrighty. Capricorns, what's coming in for you this week? And remember, guys, if you want to book a love reading, it's $6 off for the entire month of February for any love reading that you book with me. And to do so, all you have to do is check out all the information below this video in my description box and make sure you are subscribed. Okay, that's what's coming out this week for my Capricorns. Coming in this week for my Capricorns, what do they need to know for February 4th, the 10th of 2019? Ooh, Six of Pentacles, nice. It's coming in this week for my Capricorns. Getting the Four of Swords. The Empress, the middle of it, nice, okay. What else is coming up this week for my Capricorns? Ten of Rods. The Ten of Rods has been coming up for a lot of people this week. So again, check out your readings for your other placements. Very prominent. Sometimes I find that my other placements are more resonant to me than my sun placements, okay? We get the Six of Swords at the end of the week. Nice. So it does feel like maybe we're able to release something and move on here. Let's get some clarifiers here. Clarify the Six of Pentacles to the Four of Swords for my Capricorns for February 4th through the 10th of 2019 here. Let's bring up the Six of Pentacles to the Four of Swords here. Bring up these energies or situations for my Capricorns. Strength. Devil reversed. I'm going to take that one out too. That's your card actually. But I feel that it's more of a breaking of a negative situation. Maybe we're breaking free from a negative situation, a negative cycle here, and we're taking some rest. Maybe receiving some help this week and moving on. It does feel like some of us here are, it does feel like you guys are moving on this week. So for those of you who need to release a negative situation, release any type of obsession. I don't know, it almost feels like some of you guys have some type of obsessive behavior, some type of obsession or something that you keep on harping on, keep on bringing up that you're still mad about, that you're still upset about, that you feel vindicated on. Something that, is that the right word? Something that you feel you've been wronged in. Something where you're like, this person wronged me. I don't know why everyone's just letting it go, but I'm not letting it go. It's time to move on. Maybe you need to confront that person, talk to them, but it's time to heal the situation, have a more unconditional love approach to whoever is involved in the situation, and heal. Open your heart up to moving on, to releasing the Ten of Wands, because whatever you're holding here, it's problems from other people, and you don't need to hold on to this anymore. You're making the problems or situations from other people, from the past, from whatever this may be. And it could be a work situation where a lot of people are putting stuff on you, and for some reason you just kept taking it. And it's time to let that go. If somebody was bothering you at work, taking advantage of you, time to move on, time to let go of this energy. It feels like for some of you guys become a broken record about a situation, and it's that everyone else around you is like, okay, Capricorn, but if you want to stop feeling this way, it's time to let it go and move on. You know? What is the Ten of Rods, the Six of Swords saying here? Yeah. I'm getting almost like this. It's a harsh feeling in your stomach here. I'm getting a really hard, like, kind of stabby feeling. You're letting something go, but it does hurt. For some reason, you're still feeling a hurt. You're still feeling the wound, and it's like, Capricorn, come on. The Magician, you can get on. You can get on. Okay? You can get over this, for sure. I really get the feeling that you're going to be able to move on from this if you just stop telling yourself that you can't and that you were wronged. Stop focusing on that aspect of it. You're focusing on the wrong aspect here. Sometimes we do get wrong. Sometimes relationships don't work out. Sometimes work situations don't work out. And that's okay. But you have to be able to look at that and move on to newer circumstances, to new places, to forgive and forget. It's time to let go and move on. Release anything burdensome. Release any type of, again, there's that energy that we were talking about with that beginning card. It's time to release anything burdensome, any regrets, any situations that you cannot seem to let go of, that you cannot seem to stop holding on to. The Six of Pentacles and Strength to me indicate that maybe we're asking for help here. Maybe we're asking for, guidance, for help here. Somebody to kind of give us some 2 cents here almost. It could also be material aspects, like somebody's helping us out here. We're getting paid for something, and it's really boosting our strength. Maybe somebody's backing us and saying, hey, I understand how you feel, but here's some advice for the situation. And for whatever that is, it's making you see the situation in a stronger way. You're able to kind of sit back from it, rest on it with the Four of Swords. Again, the Four of Swords is saying that you do need to rest this week. Take some time to rest this week in order to get through this negative situation, because if you keep pushing your way through it, we're not going to have the strength to do so. We're going to need to rely on somebody else here a little bit. We are going to need to confront the situation. It could also be that a Leo is coming in to kind of rectify a wrong, to pay us back for something, talk to us about something, and it is reviving us. It is healing us in a way where we're able to move on. Maybe somebody is doing that. Maybe it is a Leo that you guys are dealing with, and you're able to finally get through this energy. The Devil reverse could also be that you feel very turned around by this energy. You feel very out of sorts, very, not very grounded, very trapped, very stuck, very frustrated. However, there's a sense that we need to move on from that. We need to, again, this is like, the Empress is that unconditional love, unconditional, open-hearted, caring, abundant, growing energy. Like, she grows from whatever she has been through. She's able to continue to grow, to continue to manifest. She doesn't let petty situations, people, exes, problems of the past here, all get in her way. She doesn't let that stuff get in her way. The Empress is always moving forward. The Empress is always continuing to manifest, continuing to love without concern, continuing to open her heart here and not close it off to anybody, even those that have hurt her, because she's able to forgive and forget. There's fertility, there's action, taking the initiative, and having a beautiful harvest here in terms of moving forward. The Eight of Cups is moving on. And the Devil reverse, it seems to me, there's spiritual understanding here. We're understanding this and we're getting over some type of pettiness. There's definitely a petty energy to you guys. I don't want to be like, y'all are being petty, but y'all are being a little bit petty about something, and it's time to move on. Because that energy keeps on coming up, and it keeps hitting me for the past couple weeks now. And it's coming up right here in the center of your reading. It's time to counteract this pettiness with forgiveness, with love, with taking the initiative, taking the action to heal a situation, taking the action to drop these wands and move on. Because the Ten of Rods here with the Eight of Cups to me is saying, hey, time to move on, because whatever you're carrying is not helping you. You've reached a point here where you cannot carry it anymore. It's not helping you. It's not aiding you anymore. There's a sense of oppression. You are having guilty feelings about a situation. Maybe our inability to move on from something. Maybe our pettiness. Maybe we're even feeling guilty about it. We're aware that we're doing this right now. We keep on manifesting this pettiness into our lives, and we keep on putting this on to other people. And I want to be like calling you guys out. I really don't want to, but I'm getting some really strong messages, and if it doesn't resonate with every single one of you out there, that's okay. It's just not meant to. But to me, there is a need to look at a situation in a more rational, clear, forgiving way. Maybe take a step back and look at it from a different perspective, garner your strength. I love the Strength card, and I'm almost kind of drawn to look at it from my Hieronymus Bosch deck's perspective, because it is such a beautiful perspective to look at the card of Strength. It has such a beautiful message. It's, the weakness of the enemy who appeared to be invincible is revealed when one ceases to surrender or flee. Courage. Having the courage to face your fears, or having your courage to face that part of yourself that maybe you don't want to face. Maybe you guys don't want to face that maybe you put yourself in this position, and that you manifest this in again and again, and you keep feeding yourself in a negative way. But somebody here is saying, hey, it's time to look at this for what it is. It's time to stop fleeing. It's time to stop running away. It's time to end this negative cycle, to put yourself out of this petty energy and open your heart up to forgiveness and moving on, to letting go of the Ten of Rods. This is over. Whatever has happened here needs to leave here. We need to have strength here. We need to, again, we need to understand that whatever this enemy situation is, it's within us, and we're seeing it as this invincible enemy, but it's not that, you know? It's not that. Once we cease to surrender or flee, once we cease, to surrender to this enemy and allow it to, take over with this sense of pettiness and, oh, this person wronged me, this situation wronged me. Once you stop looking at it from that perspective and you look at it from a new perspective, and you cease to run away from it, you cease to see it the way other people see this situation, because it feels like other people have pointed this out to you. When I see the Six of Pentacles, I feel like somebody here has tried to point this out to you. Somebody has tried to help you here. Or again, you might be going out and seeking people to kind of validate your opinion, but you're not going to find that. You're going to find people that try to push you towards a more forgiving, open-hearted attitude. You need to sit with that information, sit with this petty feeling, and realize where it's coming from. It's dissatisfaction within yourself, not within somebody else. And you could be frustrated with the way somebody treated you. You could feel like you deserve more and you deserve better. But in reality, are we harping on a situation that is really not going to help us to harp on anymore? Are we holding on to something that is holding us back, that is becoming a huge burden, not just to ourselves, but to our lives and to the people around us? Because that's what I'm getting here. The Empress is saying, heal from this, open your heart up, don't be opposed to, again, unconditional love and forgiveness, because that is what's being offered for you to move forward here. It's time to move on. The Eight of Cups is a beautiful moving on card. I absolutely love it. Again, it's withdrawn from a present situation, and withdrawing from this petty energy, which had no consequence for good or bad here. It only was bringing you negativity. The Eight of Cups to me is an emotional moving forward. We're leaving something in the past here, and it could feel kind of sad and lonely to stop carrying this burden with us, but it is allowing us to cultivate a new path forward. Now that we've dropped all these wands, now that we've realized that we were oppressed by our own beliefs, by our own attitudes, by our own viewpoints, and inability to let go of something, we're able to manifest our way forward. We're able to, again, translate these ideas, these energies, that, whatever it is that we're trying to do here, especially in terms of self-confidence. We're able to manifest that back up and say, now that I've let this go, I feel so much better about myself. I'm able to create now the path that I want, to be a better friend, to be a better coworker, to be a better person in a relationship, or for somebody to date here. I've let go of somebody or a negative situation from the past here that only I was turning into a negative situation. It feels like whoever else was involved in this has let this go and is was waiting for you to do so. Or whatever else was involved here. They've moved on. It's time for you to move on here. There's no point in sitting at this fence here when nobody is going to come to the fence. Nobody's coming in here to say, you're right, Capricorn, you should totally feel vindicated and upset, and you should be mad, and everyone should be on your side. No, 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 no. That's not going to happen. That is absolutely not going to happen, Capricorn. Do not look for people to, be your company in misery here. Do not look for a pity party. You will not find it. The pity party time is over. It's way past. It's time to stand up confidently, strong, leave what needs to be left behind, and strike out towards something new. Strike out towards new ventures, new relationships, new opportunities here, towards a new you, honestly. Being a new person. Having a new attitude. I love the Six of Swords because it leaves anything from the past behind. It's taking, a new way forward here. We've learned something, so that's why we still have the Six Swords, but we can drop any of those in the water if they don't serve us. And keep on moving forward. We're having a resolution of some sort of difficulties, especially through another person. So again, we could be talking about something, working something out here, coming to a new conclusion, being able to manifest a new beginning with a person, situation, group, work like situation here. Again, we're becoming more confident in ourselves, and we're letting go of this pettiness, this guilt of what we've held on to. Wow, beautiful, amazing, powerful Capricorn. Let it go. I feel like I need to sing that song from what is that animated movie with all the snow and stuff. I know I'm not going to say it right, so I'm not even going to say it. How can I say it? Oh, the snowman that sings and stuff. But I feel like there's one song that's like Let It Go in there, and there's that princess that sings it. God, I sound like I'm 5 years old, but that's what I keep thinking of when I come to you guys. It's like time to let it go, time to be a new person, time to forgive and forget. Let go of your petty crap here, Capricorn. Let go of the pettiness. No more pettiness. No one's going to stand for it anymore. No one's going to listen to you if you keep on approaching this in a petty way. Don't be petty. Time to be more mature. Time to mature. Alright, love and relationships for my Capricorns for January. For February 4th through the 10th of 2019. Love and relationships for my Capricorns. What do they need to know? What's coming in? What will be happening for my Capricorns in their love lives? Singles, couples. What do they need to know? What do they need to know this week? Retreat. Okay, retreat. Let's see. I'm also getting release your ex energy, but I almost thought that was going to come out, but I'm surprised it didn't, but for those of you who need to release an ex, time to release an ex, okay? Because that was kind of the energy that I was getting here. It's some type of ex, whether it be love or a work situation or a friend situation, release the ex. Where is retreat? Why can't I not find this? Okay, it's time to disconnect from the world. The romance angels see that your love life blossoms as you spend time alone with your partner or by yourself. It appears that you become confused or conflicted by other people's advice. It's time for you to disconnect so that you can better hear your own feelings and opinions. If you are in a partnership, spending time together apart from others will renew your commitment and take it to the next level. This can mean taking a vacation, going on a nature hike, enjoying a long drive, or turning off phones and computer as you both enjoy a quiet afternoon at home. The painting on this card also indicates a honeymoon, which could be the literal message. So there may be a deepening of a commitment or a serious relationship if you're currently single. This card may indicate an upcoming engagement, wedding, or renewal of vows. These activities are more meaningful as you spend time alone with your partner. If you're presently single, this card guides you to spend time by yourself, meditating upon your true feelings and thoughts. Be sure to take action based on any intuitive guidance. This strengthens your energy, which helps you rapidly attract and manifest your loving partner. Wow, beautiful message here, Capricorn. Beautiful. So, wow. Be sure to check out your monthly tarot reading for February, guys. That is up for all of the signs, so check that out, okay? It has a much bigger love message in the monthlies. Also, check out your yearly tarot reading. A lot of important messages there as well. And again, guys, if you want to book a private reading, it's $6 off all love readings for subscribers for this month. And you can book a reading with all the information right below this video in my description box. Be sure to share and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I thank you so much for all of your support. When I get to 10,000 subscribers, we'll do a little giveaway, probably a live reading. It's going to be really, really fun, so make sure to share and subscribe. It really does help me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and have a beautiful and wonderful week, my Capricorns.